Hey guys, did you miss me? Mwah. So, I've been telling you guys that I was going to film these videos for you and I was going to post them for like months. And then I started procrastinating and I did a little bit more procrastinating, but we procrastinate no longer. Because I'm going to get this content out for you guys like I've been promising for months. So, without further ado, let's get it going. I started training to be a professional wrestler at 16 years old. But I wouldn't say that that was the start of everything for me. I'd say that everything really started whenever I broke my hand. I was doing amateur wrestling at the time, and we were practicing for freestyle in the summer. It was directly after states. I was learning a new move. The kid was doing it on me, and whenever I came down, I landed like this, and this went back, and I fractured the metacarpal in my hand. The swelling was super quick, so whenever there was so much pressure in my hand, I tried to continue with the drill that we would do at the end of practice, and everyone was like, "Ava, you need to actually stop, like go sit down." And I was like, "Okay, fine." But while I was healing, we really started to go to independent shows, and that's when, like, I didn't realize how much those nights would change my perspective on literally everything, and I didn't realize that not too long after that would I decide that, like, that's what I wanted to do with my life. And I looked at my mom and I was like, this is what I was meant to do. And she was like, "Huh?" Loki thought that she was having a stroke. She was fine. She was just confused because she knew that my brother wanted to do it whenever he was older, but I don't think she thought that I would get there first.
Surprise, shawty!
The one show that sticks out to me the most was an IWC show that I went to, and I saw Katie Arquette wrestle, and I was just like, I loved everything about her. I loved her gimmick. I loved the way that she moved in the ring, and I say this in all of my podcasts, all of the interviews I've done. She literally just drew me in, and I was like so intently watching her in the ring that I was like, what if I could make people feel the way that I'm feeling right now? Like, I was just so in awe about what was going on that I was like, I need to be a part of this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like, I didn't know wrestling schools were a thing, but I was like, I need to find a way. Like, this needs to happen. So once I got all healed up, I was sitting here and I was editing this video, and I realized that I went straight from I broke my hand to now I'm training. And I want to throw in a little bit more information here. I broke my hand when I was 14. I was healed in 4 months. I wanted to start training at that time, but I couldn't because then I hit 15 by the time I was healed. Schools in Pennsylvania won't even look at you until you're 16, and that's with parent consent. So I had to wait a little bit longer. So it was the November that I turned 16, the November after I turned 16, sorry, that I finally got things going. It wasn't, I broke my hand, healed, and now I'm training. I don't know why I forgot that last night, probably because it was way past my bedtime, but yeah, so that's where we are. Sorry I had to cut in here, but I didn't want you guys to be confused. I was 16. I was a junior in high school. I dropped off the face of the earth to everybody that I knew from my public school, and I found a training school, and I trained with them for a year and a half. In Pennsylvania, you cannot wrestle on a show until you're 18 years old. That was the longest 2 years of my life. I swear to you. It felt so long. I was good for like the first, I'd say 8 months. And then after that, I was just finding every way. I would go to promoters. I'm like, can we just like put me in a mask or something? But the thing is like the sports commission up here, like they would know. And then we get in trouble, and then it would just be a big thing. So to avoid the headache, I waited until I was 18, even though I did not want to. It was a struggle, but I made it through. And now we're here. So it was all worth it. It was all worth it, for sure. Starting out, there was a ton of doubt because people saw this little teenage girl walking around saying she was going to be a professional wrestler. And literally, no one wanted to take me seriously. And that was like the first slap in the face that I had from professional wrestling. And I was kind of just like, whoa, like, what the heck? It was definitely an adjustment because I've never been looked at in such a negative light when I hadn't done anything negative yet. So a 16-year-old me was very confused and had no idea what was going on. I mean, I had people like flat out look at me and be like, you're not gonna make it, you're doing this for attention, you're gonna quit when it gets hard. And I'm not gonna lie, there were days where I'm like, I mean, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But every single time, instead of letting that negativity get to me, I would use it for whenever I'd get back into the ring for training. I would train when I was sore. I would train when I was tired. I was busting my ass, and I was physically exhausted every single day because I just kept pushing and pushing. I was staying up super late, especially on nights that I had training, because I was going straight from the school day ending. I was going to training. I wouldn't get home until midnight, and then I was doing my homework, and I was getting back up at 6 in the morning just so that I could get into class on time because, yes, I was homeschooled, but I was still doing like Zoom classes. So I had to be up, I had to be participating. I couldn't just lay in my bed and wake up and do my schoolwork whenever I wanted to. That wasn't the option. I knew that it would be worth it once I was able to make my debut and once I was able to prove every single one of those people wrong. And that's exactly what I did, because I'll be damned if somebody looks at me and tells me that I can't do something. You don't know me. I will literally do it in spite of you. So, mwah. Thanks for the motivation, babe. Appreciate you. So, after 2 years, I was finally able to make my debut at 2PW against Katie Arquette, which was a full circle moment for me because I love Katie. Like, that girl is everything to me. She has been a mentor. She's been like a big sister to me. I know that she'll always have my back, and that's something that I'll always appreciate. She's just overall a genuinely good person, and she's willing to help literally anybody as long as you show her that you want this. If you don't know who Katie Arquette is, what is wrong with you? Go look her up right now. Right now. Pause the video, go look her up, and then come back. With that being said, I think I'm going to stop the video here, but I just want to say a few more things. This channel is not going to be perfect at all. My brain is going 50 million directions at one time, and I say a lot, I say what a lot, I say literally a lot. It is what it is. We're all human, we all have our flaws, and that's mine. So if you don't like it, get over it. Okay? I'm here to be real. I want people to see all of the aspects of my life. I want to bring you guys along with me so you can see the days that are almost never seen, the travel days, the days where I feel burnt out, the days I feel on fire, what my thoughts are after the match, trainings, gym workouts, when I'm struggling and dying, you know, everything. I want you guys to be there because you guys have shown me so much support, and I want to bring you on this journey with me as much as I possibly can. My first video is already up. It's been up since I think last October. I think that's when I posted it. I have no idea, but it's a wrestling vlog. It was actually my debut at NCW, I believe. Um, I'm going to be filming a Q&A next, so if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments and I'll add them to that video as I see them. Subscribe, like, comment, all the things. Turn on post notifications. Sometimes I forget how that works. I'm not sure. Is it like on this side? I don't know. I'm gonna be so dead ass. I have no idea. But we're gonna figure this out together, okay? It's going to be unorganized mess. Usually you say organized chaos, but this is not going to be that. It's going to be a mess for a while until we figure it out, but it's okay because we're going to learn together. And now I'm just rambling, and this clip of my video is like 4 minutes long. But anyways, I'm Eva Brooks. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more because it's going to get wild.